It's French Day. You have to embrace your Frenchness today, okay? In this book, they cry all the time. Throughout the whole story, they cry and they scream, boo-hoo! And I want you guys to do that too. I want you to scream with me and with the book, okay? So, but let's practice, okay? We have to practice everything. So let's practice. Okay, let's scream boo-hoo. 1, 2, 3. Boo-hoo! It's pretty good. I gotta tell you though, the other class was a little louder. Can you do it a little louder for me? 1, 2, 3. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. So, in an old house in Paris that was covered with cheese, it was not the Chateau du Fromage. It was covered with vines. Let me check. Ah, it's all right. In an old house in Paris, it was covered with vines. Okay, we will cover ours with vines, like Madeline covers hers with vines. We lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. Well, we can see that there's 2 straight lines, easy enough, right? But how do we know if there's 12 of them? Because, you know, Madeline, she runs off and plays with Genevieve and stuff, so we have to make sure. So we should count. Then, en français with me, okay? They are French. Let's count in French, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, très bien. 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread. Oh, no! My bread's broke. Can I have another one? Okay. I love bread. In 2 straight lines, they brush their teeth. Oh, I got bread. Broken bread. In my teeth. Anybody have any floss? I gotta get the... Okay, thanks. And in 2 straight lines, they wear bed to bed to bed. Oh, I'm so tired from breaking bread and brushing my... Your story, Madeline. You sound like my daddy. Wake up. They smile at the good. Smile at me. It's a nice lady with a horse. Smile. Smile at the good. And they frown at the bad. It's a robber. Everyone frowning at the bad. And they could be frowning at the police officer. Thank you. And they were probably frowning at the waistline of the police officer. He's not going to catch that guy. Sometimes they were very sad. Boo-hoo! You're the best. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines. You know why they left in 2 straight lines? Because it's hard to leave in a circle. That's in rain. Il fait bleu, it is raining. Il fait bleu, it is raining. Il fait bleu. Or shine. Il fait soleil, it's shining. The smallest one was? Madeline! Thank you very much. I'll be here all week, or at least for the rest of the day. Thank you. She was not afraid of mice. I'm not afraid of you, Mr. Mouse. I'll pat you on your head. I'll kiss you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah, blah, blah, blah. I got mouse germs. She loved winter, snow, and ice. I love ice. I love ice. I just love it. I just love it. I don't know why. I just love ice. And to the tiger in the zoo, Madeline just said, what did she say? Poo-poo to you, Mr. Tiger. I'm not afraid of you. I will pet you on your head. I'm not afraid of you or the mouse, in fact. I will pet you on your head and I will kiss you. No! You have mouse germs. Mwah, 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 mwah. I just love you. Okay. And nobody knew so well how to frighten Sister Clavel. Let's turn them around. La 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 la. Boo! Ah! You scared me. Boo! Ah! You scared me again! In the middle of the night, Sister Clavel, she turns on the light and she says, something is not right. She's like a psychic nun. Little Madeline sat in bed. She cried and cried. Her eyes were red. Boo! And soon Dr. Cohn came. He rushed out to the phone. He dialed Danton 106. Maybe he texted it. I don't know. No, he called. He says, nurse, it's an appendix. She's like, what's an appendix? He's like, never mind, I'll tell you when I get there. Everyone had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Boo! Madeline was in his arms. in a blanket, safe and warm. Do you feel better now? No, take me to the hospital. I'm quite ill. Okay. In the car with the red lights, Madeline drove out into the night. It actually says Madeline drove out into the night. You think Madeline was driving the car? I'm only 6. I'm not the very good driver. Get out of my way. Ah! Soon, Madeline woke up with 2 hours later in a room full of flowers. Isn't that nice? Madeline's suit ached and drank, and on her bed there was a crank, and the crack on her ceiling had the habit, sometimes looking like a something that rhymes with habit. Rabbit, that's right. Outside there were birds and trees and skies, so 10 days passed quickly by. So one nice morning, Sister Clavel says, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?" And the girls were like, "Yeah, sure, lady, that's okay." Visitors from 2 to 4 read the sign that was on the door. They showed up at like 3:45. Tiptoeing in with solemn face, with some flowers and a vase. In they walked and they said, "Ah." It said, "Ah." Like the dentist, do you think? Like in they walked and they were like, "Ah." That would be weird, right? How are you guys reading this? How about in they walked and they were like, "Oh!" Right? It could be that. I don't know. Oh! No, that seems weird too. All right, let's go with surprise. In they walked and they said amazement. Let's go with ah. In they walked and they said ah. When they saw the candy and the toys and the dollhouse from Papa. But the biggest surprise by far was on her stomach. There was a jelly bean. She was sleeping in the candy and she just licked it off. It was fine. Oh, and the scar, yes. And she's like, "Oh, look, it's a little scar on my tummy. It's not so bad, you know." And then the American exchange student was like, "OMG, look like Frankenstein." They didn't say that. She's a very nice girl. So goodbye, they said, "We'll come again." And the little girls left in the rain. It is raining. It's raining. And they went home and they broke more bread for no apparent reason. And they brushed their teeth. And they went to bed. "Ooh, I'm so sleepy from breaking more bread." In the middle of the night, Sister Clavel, she turns on the light again. And she says, what does she say? "Something's not right." She's like, I tell you, she's sick. And afraid of a disaster, she runs faster. And then faster. She's like the Usain Bolt of none. She's so fast. And she says, "Please, children, do tell me what is troubling you." And all the children cried, "Boo! We want our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. Now go to bed," said Sister Clavel. She turned off the light, she shut the door, and that's all there is. There isn't any more. Thank you all so much for coming to French Day. Merci. Au revoir. Enjoy your day.